to belittle my man in front of here. No, that's not what I'm doing. What I am doing though.
Woo. We got to watch that later in the video around the 7-minute mark. I do have 14 other videos to react to, and I'm going to highlight this video because I'm going to go in on this one. Women feel like just because a man don't want you, he must be swinging for the fence. No, we're going to break it all the way down. But the first video that I'm going to react to today, this guy is going to be spitting facts. So before we get started, go ahead and give me a like. Definitely share the video. Let's get into it.
Feel technique. This is what women use on us.
Really?
Feel. P-H-I-L. The P is for protector. The H is for hero. The I is for integrity. The L is for love. And what covert narcissistic females do is they position themselves to date men they can control through the feel technique. So one of the ways that they'll do it is they'll start with a complaint. I don't know how my boss at work, I hate my boss at work. He told me he was going to give me a raise. He hasn't given me a raise. It's been 2 years. My fucking stepdad, he's always arguing with my mom. There's always a problem, right? At first you think, oh, this bitch is just a normal bitch because all bitches complain. But no, some women are trying to use that as a call to action for you to protect them. That's the P in the feel. So they're trying to position you to be their protector. Then they'll elevate it a little bit. My boss touched me at work. He put his hand on my ass. Now they're elevating the stakes a little bit. Now it goes from trying to get you to protect them to be their hero. They want you to step in and take care of the issue. Then it comes the integrity thing. So once a woman has you on a leash as a protector and a hero, now she plays to your integrity. You told me if my boss kept doing this that I wouldn't have to work and I could stay home and you would take care of me. You told me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Then comes the L, the love part.
Oh my God, dude.
You told me, and if you love me, you would do what you said you would. Even if these things are things that fuck your life up or make shit hard for you.
That man is speaking facts. A woman would have you mad at people for no apparent reason when she plays victims. When they start telling you my ex-boyfriend's like this, my baby dad's like this, and this is why I'm messed up, it's mind manipulation. It forces you to be a simp and stand up for her. This is how women get their son husbands to go delete somebody. This is how girlfriends get their baby dads to delete somebody. A woman is always getting another man to delete him because she played victim and manipulated him into doing it. That man's speaking facts. Get in the comments to let me know. What do you think about that?
Girl, listen, I don't know who need to hear this, but if every time you chilling with your man or that you sleeping with, and he always tend to have an attitude or feel irritated when he around you, but the minute his homeboys call and it's time to hit the streets and go be under balls, this mood change, he instantly become excited. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's a strong chance it might be gay.
Why every time a man does not want to give a woman attention, he's gay? Ladies, you have to understand, you start to be annoying the moment a man realized that the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. What do I mean? When you place up a wall, you play hard to get, you have an attitude during the process of dating a man, and then you let your guard down and a man actually sees who you are, you're pretty much the same woman with less attitude. You don't really have anything going on. And he realized that you're pretty much annoying. You made him work so hard to get you that when you did let your guard down, you really didn't have anything to offer. This is why he's hanging out with his boys, to maintain his sanity. This is why guys have car clubs. This is why men have wood shop. This is why they go hunting. This is why they go and build things together. Because when men come together, they actually are very constructive. They think, they build things. All you do is slow a man down when you bring nothing to the table.
And he might be fucking one of his friends. I'm starting to think that a lot of these men is not physically, mentally, or emotionally attracted to women. They are physically, mentally, and emotionally attracted to their homeboys, and they sexually attracted to women. They only use us to get a look off. But everything that come attached to us with our attitude, our mouth, the way we play, everything that come attached, they don't like it.
Of course he's not gonna like it. It's mental illness. No man wants to sit back and constantly be combative with a woman, and it's funny that women don't understand that that is a form of depression. I tell guys all the time, it's almost as if women want to live a Broadway life. They want to be upset. They want to be confused. And then they say, I want to be happy. But once a man give you the peace and you go and abuse it with attitude, you can expect him to hang around his boys because his boys is keeping him from snapping. Look at the man that's around his woman 24/7 dealing with the attitude. That brother looks drained.
Our mindful is that always randomly have new homeboys just popping out the woodwork. Most men hang around people they grew up with. Men don't just go pick up niggas out of the men's bathroom in the club like women do.
The guy that's constantly finding new friends to hang around with argues with his woman too much that when he comes into the streets, he responds to things like a female. That's why I tell guys, you cannot cut off all your homeboys and just be about you and your woman. At some point, you will start to pick up those traits. He argues with his baby moms, argues with his girlfriends, and he become argumentative around real dudes. The real dudes say, yo, we ain't even messing with dudes. And then he has to go hang out with a whole nother friendship. This is what women do. You actually destroy a man to the point where he can't even be around real men.
So if your nigga just randomly pop up and be like, oh, babe, I'm about to go out with Richard. And then you like, moved you with 20 years, who's Richard? He like, I went to high school with Richard.
Women don't understand what happens when a man wakes up. When a man wakes up and sees that you really ain't about nothing but drama and attitude and you're draining him, he isn't gonna wanna be in the house. He's gonna go find friends, whoever is available. Some friends may be on the grind. Some friends may move out of town. Some people may not be into the hobbies that he's into. And if he don't have hobbies, he's definitely going to have a lot of different friends because he's still trying to figure a way to keep from going home. Women, please understand, it doesn't mean he's gay. You may need to check your attitude. This woman actually admitted she has a bad attitude. You can't blame him.
I don't need them.
You talk to him
so
like this?
That's why it's important for him to be that kind of partner for me.
Do you talk to him like this?
Like what?
Like how you talking to us right now. Do you talk to him like that?
You over talking.
Yeah.
Tell me a lot of women.
Yeah, tell me you talk to him like that.
I'm gonna tell you something.
And you expect him to be a ride or die for you.
Can I say this? I ain't gonna say a lot of women.
You.
I was sitting here listening. There's no way in the fuck, because I done dealt with this.
Me
No
too.
way in the
Me
fuck.
too.
I'm gonna sit here and take you serious when you doing this shit to me. I got a mama. Or had. I don't need another mama. I need a partner.
Yeah.
My partner in business or anything ain't gonna talk to me fucked up and make me feel this big.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to touch on something you said earlier. I'm glad you went in like that. I want to touch on something you just said a few minutes ago. We're getting here.
Yeah.
We're getting here.
First of all, I don't want y'all to think that by me bringing that up, I'm talking down on my man. I'm using it as an example because I know that's how a nigga would do. A nigga would take the slightest little thing you say and try to make like I'm trying to belittle my man in front of here. No, that's not what I'm doing. What I am doing though is making sure you understand that when a woman has a vision and a plan for where she want to go in her life, she don't need a man telling her, oh no, you don't need to go on
She
stage.
can do it in the inside voice.
She don't need to go on
She
stage.
can talk in the inside voice.
Yeah, what's wrong with the regular voice?
She can talk in the regular.
Just because you the loudest doesn't mean that you're right. Doesn't mean that you're not getting your point across. A man's gonna miss everything that you're saying as you start to get louder because now he's sitting back like, what's going on? And he's jumping in survival mode as a man. That's what women don't get. You start acting like a man, being like a man starts to look at you as a man.
Because I'm a Christian doesn't mean that I can't wear this. Prime example, I'm sitting here, yes, I have a little thigh out, a little whatever top.
Uh-oh, you forgot about 1 Timothy 2, 9, 10. And I'm not even Christian. But I'm pretty sure the Bible talks about modesty and adorning yourself, not in pearls and things that attract attention. I know we want to like come off as one thing and not just be honest that we're a 304, but hey, the book says what it says. And I'm not even religious. The more you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
Women are very emotional creatures to the point where their entire being is insecure. So they know the only power that they have is through a man's desire. So the more they look sexy, draw in attention, the more they feel sexy, the more they feel confident, but they still want to be respected as a woman. Women say that they want equality. they say that they're just as strong as a man. But the more freedom that they get, they always revert back to being sleazy.
I just asked a guy out at PetSmart and I was rejected.
Notice how she didn't curse him out. Notice how she didn't call him any names. Notice how she didn't come up to him and threaten him with bodily or physical harm. She acknowledged that she shot her shot, and the person in whom she had an interest wasn't interested in her. So she went home and made a TikTok about it, or went to her car and made a video and shared it with us. This is why we choose the bear.
Yeah, but she also is going to go home and have a whole bunch of comments and guys that want to take her out. When it comes to men, when they shoot their shot, it hurts worse because they don't have a gang of women hitting them up in the DM trying to be with them. A woman can always bounce back and get over a man that rejected her with another man. A man, for the most part, has to start all over.
Okay, guys, how much money does your woman have to make in order to be with you in a relationship? Does she have to have a career? Does she just, have to have a decent job? Do you want your girl to, not worry about having a job or working? How much does she have to make in order for you to be comfortable?
For the most part, a man that's out here on his grind is not going to require a woman to make a certain amount of money. There's plenty of millionaires out there that found their wife at the grocery store, at a picnic, working fast food, working at clubs and bars. It's plenty of people out here that have found their wife not rich at all. And most women that do end up with the good husband is not rich. We do not like women for the same reasons that women like men. Women are looking for a sense of security in a man. A man is looking for peace and quiet in a woman. He just needs someone that's going to be supportive. That woman could have no money in her pocket. If she tells her man, listen, I believe you could take over the world. I want to help you take over the world. I want to see you do it. She'll put a battery in that man back and make him successful. He'll get the money, come home and spend it on her. Women have the power to create their ultimate guy, but you spend too much time destroying a man to make yourself feel better to cover up for your insecurities. Keep in mind, ladies, there's no money requirement for a man to like you, only for you to like a man, because your true nature is hypergamy. His true nature is protection and love.
So sorry. First of all, I would like to apologize in advance to Ebony because I know that this is going to come off offensive, and I know black women do not like accountability, and we're just going to some kind of way make me the problem. But I just want to say this is a problem. You have a woman who went viral for talking about how him being a bus driver is an issue. Meanwhile, she is a sperm bank to have a kid. This is an eligible, dateable, marriageable woman who's at a sperm bank to have a kid with IVF because you ain't got no man. You should be lining them goddamn bus drivers up. You should be lining them up. But white supremacy got black women under the impression that this is acceptable, but the bus is not.
And that's the funny part. She doesn't have a man because she doesn't feel like men qualify or good enough, but she's not thinking about it. What man is going to a sperm bank to ejaculate inside of a cup for $10? What man is going to do that? A man in desperate need of money to the point where he had to do that. This is what homeless men do just to get themselves a cheeseburger or to go and get themselves a little bump. She don't know what her baby dad looked like, but he probably fathered 100 other women that came in there. Now you're a baby mama anyway, and you was afraid of being with a bummy dude. Make it make sense.
Do you want to know the real reason why dating nowadays seems like pulling teeth? It seems like it's the most hardest, stressful thing in the world. The men are poor. Yeah, the men are broke. Okay, they don't have it. They don't have it. See, back in the day, because we live under the patriarchy, especially here in America, a man assumed the entire financial risk of dating. And it worked back in the day because men had disposable income. Now, capitalism is crushing all of us. The men don't have disposable income. So they can't even afford to spend, you know what I'm saying, $40, $50 at the movie with a woman unless they feel like they're 200% sure that it's going to work out. But the reality is you can never be 200% sure without dating that person. Like, they're trying to skip steps.
Men are not trying to skip steps. Men are just being more cautious. Do I spend money? Not. If she worth it? Have she given it up for free to 20 other dudes? Girlie had a wig with gray hair, a black dress, and some type of green stuff flingering it around. A man probably don't even want her, and she is showing the ultimate signs of red flags. Yes, a man is going to be cheap when it comes to you because he pretty much wants it for free. Men are not broke. It's just that they'd rather buy cars now, they'd rather take trips, they'd rather do all those things with their money besides pay some woman to like them.
To me in my face while we were cheering. He said to me in my face while we were cheering at a date that I should not be accepting dates or anything like that if I don't have any intentions on being with that man and all this. Is that how it should be? Should I not date if I am not focused on a relationship right now? And I tried to tell him that right now I'm like so focused on my pockets, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to be a millionaire.
Wait. What?
Watch what I tell you. I'm speaking it into existence. I'm about to be a millionaire, y'all. I'm putting it out in the atmosphere and I'm speaking it to you. I'm the type of woman that will lose perspective on what I'm trying to do to be this millionaire to cater and focus on my man. Because since I know that about me, I'm just going to be going out on dates and just enjoying the moment. If the universe has different plans for whoever I go out with and something explodes from it, that's authentic. Am I wrong for just wanting to have a good time every now and then? Anyway, happy hump day.
I can almost guarantee you're probably approaching and going through the process of dating for a future relationship, and then you're telling them I'm looking for something else because I'm about to be a millionaire. No, sweetie, just jump on the grind. He is right. Don't be out here dating if you ain't gonna have time to date. If you just out here being liberated, just tell the dude, I'm just trying to smash and dash.
Do you think that if that man had access to ask out his dream girl, his celebrity crush, that he would offer her a coffee date? They meet standards on the job. They meet standards to get into schools. They meet standards to get promoted. They know how to meet a standard. If he's bringing low effort, there's a reason for it, ladies.
If he's bringing low effort, it's the same as the woman bringing low effort. He feels entitled and she feels entitled. The person that's trying to get with the other that's outside of the dating preference is always the one that's going to get hurt. Men are valuing their time and men are valuing their money. If a woman still feels like your value is based off of how much he spends on you, enjoy buying yourself gifts.
1 of every 3 married in this country, black or white, ends in a divorce in 18 months. Now, you see, it used to be if you got divorced, something was wrong with you. But when you have a stat this high, something must be going on in society. I now want to explain what that is. When America believed in agriculture, America believed in extended family. When America believed in the factory, industrialism, America believed in the nuclear family. But now that America believes in the computer, now America believes in a single-parent family. Make sure you see my analysis. When the economy changed, the family structure changed. There was more than love in these relationships. There was some money involved here. Our grandparents worked the fields together, had economic reason to stay together, and so they did. In a factory, man works in a factory, woman takes care of children. Economic reason again to stay together. But in this new economy, where you now have women working just as much, if not more, than men, you now hear women telling men, I don't need you. Got my own job. Do what I want to do when I want to do it. And we are now doing it very well and by ourselves. You know the #1 song in America a couple years ago, ain't nothing going on but the rent. If you want to be with me, you got to have a job. It's all about money. All about money. When the economy changed, the family structure changed. And so now we have a lot of people making plenty of money and lonely.
A lot of women are lonely. And what makes them lonelier is their superpower. You're probably saying, what is their superpower? Women have the ability to act. See, they have ability to walk around. Girl, I'm all right. I'm happy being independent. Girls trip. I'm happy being on myself. And then they go home at night like, oh my God, by myself, I really have a man. God, please send me a man. Women focus so much on tricking people into believing that there's something that they're not, that it just draws them further away than what they really want. That's how come they say one thing, but they act another. They pretty much have set themselves up for failure through their own insecurity and ego.
I
hate the fact that I have to choose between, okay, a man taking care of me, but he's also dogging me out.
I got a question. The guy that drove 6 hours for you, did he trick on you?
But he just played himself. Well, no, he didn't.
No, he definitely
He did.
We really liked each other.
Okay.
Whatever I would like speak on, he would just do. Like he like, what you doing today? I like, I got the lash appointment, and then I'm gonna get my nails done. And he would just send me $1,000. Like, okay, here you go.
$1,000 for nails, or just
no lashes, nails, toes, hair.
Why y'all ain't last? She put the questions on me. I'm glad you called on. Yeah, put it in the corner.
So he was a dug, kinda. He was a dug. So
all that chicken
if you chicken, you gonna get dug.
This proves women only place standards on guys that they do not like. The more money that you spend, the less she likes you, homie.